Chris Oliviero is maybe the most powerful person in sports radio. He's the chief business officer of Odyssey and the president of Odyssey New York, which oversees WFAN. Chris, second time on the pod. I like to start fast. As you know, what is the state of sports radio right now?
The state of sports radio, Andrew, is healthy. I would say it's growing, but it's changing and it's evolving.
Okay. We're the main event presented by WSC Sports. How is it evolving?
So you could say sports radio is now sports video. It's multi-platform. Like there are as many people who are starting to consume, say, WFAN or WIP in Philadelphia on short form video. It's not just audio anymore. So that's the evolution of it, and that's a good thing.
Give us a scope of what you're overseeing with Odyssey. How many stations do you guys have? We had you on the first time. If you haven't listened to the first one with Chris, you should, because that was tremendous about a year or so ago. But just give us give us the purview of what you oversee.
Yeah, so I always joke to people, like Odyssey is like a sneaky sleeping giant because people don't realize how many sports radio stations we have. So generally speaking, Odyssey is the second largest radio group behind iHeart. We have over 200 radio stations, music, news, sports, in about 40 different markets in America, most of the major markets, New York, LA, Chicago, etc. But out of those 200 plus stations, 30 plus are sports, and we're by far, it's not close, the number one sports audio company in America. Why I say sneaky or quiet is from a branding standpoint, you might consume Odyssey Sports Radio in New York and you know it as The Fan. Yep. You might consume it in Philadelphia. You know it as WIP. In Chicago, you know it as The Score. In Boston, you know it as WEEI. So some people don't put it all together, but Odyssey owns all of these marquee, legendary, big sports radio stations.
Yeah, I think most people would probably think of Spotify. I'm trying to think who else. You know, there's iHeartRadio. There's a lot out there, and then there's a lot of independent people. But so, are you big? You're bigger than all of them when like podcasts and all that.
Those are all great companies, no doubt. But when you talk about local sports audio, and you look at our over-the-air broadcast, AM and FM stations, and you look at our podcasts, we are number one in America.
I want to know how this business works. I also want to get deep into the WFAN situation. You brought Craig Carton back to listen to the whole podcast, andrewmarchand.com, andrewmarchand.com. Twice a week podcast. All our archives are available as well.